So it was 3 days after I'd turned 18. I kissed the folks goodbye, hopped on a Trailways bus, and headed off to the Big Bad Apple, because I was going to be a rockette. Now let me get one thing perfectly straight. I had never heard about the Red Shoes, did not care about the Red Shoes, did not give a fuck about the Red Shoes. I wanted to be a rockette because this girl in my town, Luella Hainer, she actually got out and made it in New York. She was a rockette. And one year she came home for Christmas and they threw her a fucking parade. I had to twirl a baton in the rain for 2 hours. But unfortunately, she got knocked up over Christmas. Oops. She never made it back to New York. See, that was my plan. New York, New York. There was only one little problem with that. I was ugly as sin. I was skinny, homely, ugly, and flat as a pancake. Get the picture? I stepped off that bus in my little white shoes, my little white tights, my little white dress, my little ugly face, and my long blonde hair, which was natural at the time. I looked like a fucking nurse. I had $87 in my pocket and 10 years of tapping acrobatics. I could do a 180-degree split and come up tapping the Morse code. And I thought, with talent like that, surely the mayor would be meeting me at Port Authority. Wrong. I had to wait 6 months for an audition. And when the time finally came, I went to the music hall in my little red patent leather tap shoes and I did my little tap number. And the guy looks at me and says, "Can you do fan kicks?" Well, of course, I can do terrific fan kicks. But they weren't good enough. Of course, what he was really trying to say is, it's your looks, not the fan kicks. So I said, fuck you, Radio City and the Rockettes. I'm gonna go make it on Broadway. Broadway, same story. I would dance circles around the other girls and yet still, somehow, wind up out in the alley with the other rejects. And I finally figured out what was going on. I mean, I'm not blind. I saw who they were hiring. And one day, I swiped my dance card after an audition. On a scale of 1 to 10, they gave me for dance 10. For looks, 3.